Hiiii. Hi guys, so this is the first video of the year, but to be honest, it was filmed a few months ago, but I hope you still will like it. And it's the Poke Fusions that I posted on my Instagram, yeah, like I said, a while ago. But it is the process of the painting, of the sketching a little bit, and it's the first time I used gouache. So I hope that you will still like it, still find it interesting, even though you might have seen the Poke Fusions before. But from now on, I know it's been, what, 10 months since I said I'm back, but this January I'm going to really sit down and start filming a lot more. I have so many plans. One of the next videos I'm going to film is going to be an ASMR video, but for artists. So I'm very excited, and Happy New Year, you guys. 2020, here we are. I'm ready for you, and let's get to the video. Hello guys, welcome back. So it's been crazy long since the last time, as I always say. That's my official quote now, that it's been crazy long since the last time. But I'm back and I've got a new video for you, and it is a Poke Fusion video. So I know this has been popular earlier this year, that people use the Poke Fusion generator that you can find online, and they like get a random Poke Fusion and then they design that Poke Fusion in their own style. And I thought that's just brilliant, because I love Pokemon, but I love the idea of mixing two different Pokemon and seeing how it would work together. And sorry about the sniffling, I'm a little bit sick. I'm trying to ignore it and just like power through. But yeah, so if you hear me sniffling a little bit through this video, I'm sorry. But I was just too ready to record the audio for this video. But yeah, so the first one out is the mix of Subha and Bulbasaur. And I thought that was just such a fun Poke Fusion. I love Bulbasaur. I feel like he has the cutest little face and he always looks so happy. And Subha, I don't really have any strong feelings about Subha. I remember when I played the original game, he was one of the more annoying Pokemon, because like kind of like with Rattata and Pidgey, like he was everywhere, so he didn't really have like a strong impact on me, even though I love bats. I'm crazy about bats, but Subha was never like a favourite. I'm a bit more of a fan of Woobat, to be honest, because he's more fluffy. I know that Bulbasaur isn't fluffy at all. He's more like a plant, you know, so he's not, doesn't have fur. And I didn't really think that Subha had fur either, but I know that bats usually are really fluffy, so I thought yes, he would be fluffy. And I love the colour combo of like the all the shades of green and then the red eyes and the mouth. I don't know why, but it's really cool. And as you can see as well, the first part of this video, or the sketching part of each Poke Fusion, is in my old place. So as some of you might have known if you saw my last video, I've moved. So this part of the video is filmed in the new apartment and on a new table. Do you see it? Like the old wooden table. It's actually old wood from ships, so it's been reused and then put together as a table, and I'm just so in love with it. I love old rustic stuff like that. It gives such a homey, cabiny feeling. So yeah, I hope you like it too, because it's not going to change. So here's Bulbat ready. I think he was called Bulbat. And by the way guys, this is my first time experimenting with gouache as well. So each of the Poke Fusions has a little bit of gouache at the end. So the main base of the colour is watercolour, but the details afterwards is gouache. So here's the hybrid of Nidorino and Butterfree, and I thought, like, in the generated version, he doesn't really have, like, his ears aren't the wings, but I thought I couldn't just put the wings on his back. I wanted it to be integrated with his big ears, because Nidorino does have pretty big ears. So I thought I'd make them into the wings. And I love the colour combination of this one as well. Even though I'm not that big of a fan of purple, I think it turned out quite good. I mean, the turquoise with the purple, always a good combo. And by the way, I hope you noticed the air fare that's popping out of his ears there. I don't know why I added that, but I just wanted some fluff, and then it turned into big old long air hairs. By the way, do you like my Jurassic Park t-shirt? I didn't really notice that was part of the angle when I filmed this. So as you know, I've moved into a new apartment, and this video might actually be ready to go way before you actually get to see it, because since it's a new place, we don't have our Wi-Fi ready yet. So bear with me, it's gonna be a while. So long, we've been waiting 3 weeks, I think, for the installment guy to stop by to get our Wi-Fi ready to go. But what can you do? You just have to wait, right? So this is the hybrid of Blastoise and Gollum, and I thought that was, I mean, Blastoise's body type is kind of like Gollum's, so I feel like they actually fit surprisingly well. So instead of his shell, it's the big, like, ball that Gollum is made up by. And I thought, like, again, the color combo was just too good to not do, because I love the tan with the vibrant blue. And I imagine, like, it should have some cannons, like, hidden away underneath the plates of rock, that it could, like, open up like a hatch and then just, like, blasting out the cannons. Maybe it's like bazookas, or like rock cannons instead of, like, or just like a good old cannon with a cannonball instead of the water. I thought it was such a cool opportunity for a cool character design. So as you can see, the more, like, darker lines that I put in after a while is the gouache. So that's like the outline, and that's the gouache. And I really want to experiment more with gouache from now on, because it was so much fun to play around with. And sadly, something happened with the camera that the last part of me painting this Blastoise and Gollum hybrid, it got lost, so it got corrupted, so I couldn't use it. But the last part is just me doing the details on the rock surfaces of his body. And I just used, like, different kinds of lines to get the effect, like the texture right. But you can see in the last, yeah, here we are, you can see that I've just darkened it and make it look more like rocky or like textured. So Jigglyter, as Jigglypuff and Haunter, and I think this is one of my favorite hybrids. I'm a big fan of Haunter. I love ghost Pokemon. I've always loved ghost Pokemon, and never been a big fan of Jigglypuff. I know he or she, or both, is very popular, especially after the Detective Pikachu movie. But he, she, it just came off as more annoying to me, to be honest. I mean, the design is cute, but if this Pokemon, the Haunter Jigglypuff hybrid, had existed, it would have been one of my favorites, and I love that. I really enjoy that I actually added the microphone as well, because I mean, who's Jigglypuff without a microphone? It's part of their identity, and yeah, I just imagine us singing like good old ghost songs, like just like really haunting songs. You know, essentially it's a mix of Haunter and Jigglypuff. But yeah, I love the shape of this one, and I made Haunter fluffy instead of, you know, the basic sharp edges that he usually has. So now it's more like fluffy and cute, but still a bit creepy with the hands, because I love Haunter's hands. They are like the grabbing hands out of the darkness. So I still wanted to keep that, but give it a little bit of more of a, like a cutesy, fluffy look as well. And her hairdo is just like on point, right? Here you can see her, and I couldn't help but add a few of like little hearts in her eyes as well, and you can see the more like a minty glow from the highlights from the wash. And here's also one of my favorites. I love designing this one. So it's Onyx and Dragonair. And Dragonair is actually one of my favorite Pokemon. I remember once my friend used to make fun of me because I started crying once when I was playing Pokemon, and my Dratini was starting to evolve, because I love Dragonair. She's so beautiful. I mean, she's just the most beautiful Pokemon. She's not my favorite, like when it comes to coolness, but I feel like she's the most beautiful Pokemon, especially from the first generation. And Onyx has always been like really cool, really like edgy and badass in a way. So mixing those two were so much fun, because again they have sort of the same like shape, because they're both like serpents, and mixing those, so much fun. I loved it. And in the fusion that the generator showed me, it had the ears, or like the fluffy kind of things that comes out of Dragonair's head. But I really love the head spear that Onyx has, so I changed those out with the head spear instead. And then I added the purse that Dragonair has, and instead it's like rocks. And I really love the touch of that. So they keep like the main ingredients of both Pokemon. But yeah, I had a lot of fun with this one. And it was kind of fun to work with just grey as well. Even though, I mean, I love colour, but with this one, it really turned out really, really, really good when I was working in grayscale. And it's kind of like with Inktober. Inktober is right around the corner, and I can't wait, because I learn a lot when you just use one colour. Then you have to think about the tones and the values and how they work together, and it's a lot of fun. So every opportunity I have where I can work black and white, I really, really treasure it. I really enjoy it. And I love how sassy she looks. It's like, hey there. So here's Snorkel. And the main reason I chose this one, it's not that I'm that big of a fan of Snorlax. It's weird. He's just like, he's so basic, you know? It's just like, he's cute. He's a big guy that sleeps a lot. But Tentacruel is a really cool Pokemon. I am a big fan of jellyfish and of octopuses, several octopuses. You know what I mean. And but the color combination of these two, with the tan and the turquoise, it looked so good. I just couldn't help it. And it kind of looks cute in a way that is like sleepy. You know, it's like a calmness about both the colors and the whole aesthetic of the design. Because I imagine like jellyfish, they just float around underwater. They don't do much. They're not like in a hurry. They're just like chilling out. And I feel like Snorlax really fits that kind of setting and personality. So yeah, it just fit. And then I thought, well, yeah, you're the one, or you're one of the ones. Oh, talking about jellyfish, I was actually part of a festival called Passion for Ocean. Sadly, I didn't get to film any of it. It was really, really rushed on my end, but it turned out so much fun. I mean, learning about different ocean creatures is one thing, but doing it in the mix of having the focus on saving the oceans as well. It was such a nice festival, and I felt like I learned a lot. I mean, I got so inspired. There were so many people there that had the right focus and really wanted to do better, and it was so lovely. So next year I'm going to be a part of it again, and maybe I might be a part of a panel where we talk about how art can affect the way people think about the climate and having more of a focus on the environment. So hopefully I'm going to be able to film that and then make it a video next year. But for now, I mean, yeah, I just needed to tell you about it because it was so much fun. So that was the last one. That's Tentacruel and Snorlax. And I loved doing this. I really want to do more, but we'll see if I can make a video out of it. But thank you all so much for watching this, and I'm sorry again for being away for so long at a time. When we get the Wi-Fi, I'm probably going to have quite a few videos to post, but in the meantime all I can do is record and edit and narrate and just make the best of it. And yeah, I'm doing good, so it feels very, very good to be back on it, and I feel very, very encouraged and eager to keep doing this. So let me know what you think, and if you have any good ideas for videos, please let me know. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!